I'm Clarke Carlisle, former Premier League footballer, chairman of the PFA, and now mental health advocate. And I'm going to share my mental health experiences with you, especially around the issue of gambling. My first memory of gambling goes way back. It goes to high school, and we used to play pitch and toss or penny up the wall. And coming from an underprivileged council estate background, playing 10p up against the wall and winning 50p was incredible. And that was my first introduction to being able to win something for nothing, and it grabbed me. I moved to London in 2000. I was introduced to casinos, and that opened up a whole new world of gambling for me. The 24-hour nature of it, the multitude of games that were available there to you, and I enjoyed learning them. But the time where it became, abundantly clear was actually after a trauma in my life. It was when my football career was nearly ended. And at that point, my gambling changed from gambling for the buzz or for the money to gambling to escape. When my motivation to gamble changed, that's when my problems really started. I've realised that there is so much more that goes on when I'm gambling than just winning or losing, or just being in that moment, or even escapism. Let me explain that. When I get to here and I've just won 40 quid, I think, oh, right, now if I take 20, I can pay them and I've still got 10 for this. But then I place the next bet and I'm now 50 quid down. I'm like, oh, no, now I can't pay that bill. I might have to borrow this off that. And then I place the next bet and I'm like, oh, no, it's okay now. And now I can pay that bill and I've still got a tenner for myself. But then I lose 3 bets. I'm like, oh, my gosh, you just had enough to pay everyone, but you've not got it right now. What are you doing? Oh, it's okay, because the next one will make it okay. It's such a never-ending chase of wins and losses where possibilities spawn and then get trampled, bet after bet after bet. It's not just losing £100 in that one session. It's 100 different scenarios that you've taken to the nth degree, and it is draining. Gambling's always been my little secret, and I don't know why I coveted it so much. There were many periods of my life where I felt like, oh, I've given up smoking, I've given up drinking, I'm being such a good boy, I just need a little something for me. It's my little vice. And gambling was always the one that I kept. Especially with me smartphone nowadays, I could always have it as my little secret. I've been actively suicidal on 5 occasions in my life. And on 4 of those occasions, gambling was a huge factor that took me to those depths. It just becomes all-consuming. Don't let it get there. The first and most important step is to reach out. You don't have to be like me. You don't have to tell everybody, but it's imperative that you tell the right somebody. When you've got a history with gambling, it doesn't mean that it's totally gone away. I don't want to sit here and tell people that, oh, every day's a sunny day now. It's not. I have to be conscious of what I'm thinking, and I have to be honest about how I'm feeling. So how it is today, it's a lot more stress-free. I'm a lot more supported than I ever was. And certain things, they're just far more possible.